Hi everyone, today we're looking at finding the area of triangles. This is a quick activity that we'll cover in more detail when we get back to school. It's just a one-off assignment for today. So on the screen at the moment I've got a triangle. So previously this week we've been measuring shapes using whole squares, and we can't do that on this occasion because there's a mixture of whole squares and part squares. So I can count my whole square centimetres: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 square centimetres plus 4 extra bits, and happily the extra bits are all half square centimetres. So when I add my bits of the shape together, I've got 6 square centimetres, and I've got these little halves, and because 2 halves make a whole, I know that these half square centimetres add up to 2 square centimetres. So altogether, this shape has an area of 8 square centimetres. The difficulty comes with something like this. So I've got my triangle here, that's 3 centimetres up the way and 6 centimetres across the way, and I can start to count my squares, and I get 6 whole squares, but then I get to a difficulty because the bits that are left over are not exactly half squares. So if I want to be precise, counting the half squares isn't going to work because they're not exactly half a square. So I have to find another method. So this is a method we're going to look at today that allows you to find the area of any right angled triangle, whether or not you've got a grid and whether or not you've got half squares. So I've got this triangle here. It's a right angled triangle. It's got a right angle in it. It's 3 centimetres up the way and 6 centimetres across the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this triangle into a rectangle, because I know that if I do a line along the top of 6 centimetres and a line along the side of 3 centimetres, this right angle triangle has now turned into a rectangle. We've got a right angle triangle and another right angle triangle that add together to make a rectangle. The area of this rectangle is 3 centimetres times 6 centimetres, which is 18 square centimetres. That means both these right angle triangles are 9 square centimetres each, because the rectangle contains 2 equal right angle triangles. So the right angle triangle that I was trying to find the area of is half of the rectangle, so it's 9 square centimetres. So I've drawn a rectangle, I've calculated the area of the rectangle, and I've worked out that my right angle triangle is half of the area of the rectangle. That's a very short explanation for today. There's a quick assignment based on this, covering it in more detail when we get back to school.